It's like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject.
Well, some people might feel like, like even with the situation with kids, I hear you speak about that a lot. Like nobody really spoke up on your behalf. Yeah. But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, well, you picked her. Like you put yourself in that.
Absolutely, I did. That was my fault.
Maybe they're saying that you don't take accountability.
No, that was my fault. I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her. But that wasn't God's plan. But my issue with all these faggot ass celebrity niggas is, if you ain't gonna speak on my behalf of the situation I'm in right now with my children or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views. Plus your T. Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga asks you about me, say we ain't speaking on Ye. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how y'all looking at me like a Vic, because you a street nigga. But it ain't that time no more. I'm the lawyer off Carlito's way. I'm the boss. You niggas is broke. You niggas is not masterminds. And you niggas should never have ever gone. Look at John Legend, old sissy ass. I ain't never do nothing wrong to that nigga. I changed generations of his life. And they got all that faggot ass hot sweater nigga come up and just, this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August and Barbados. John Legend, Master Ted.
Again, this is director's cut, so I'm sorry. But Ye saying Barbados is hilarious. I'm sorry. I gotta run that back. I'm sorry, John Legend, nothing against you, bro. I'm just saying, this is director's cut right here. Y'all gonna have the full footage. Y'all gonna do whatever with it. Ack will not be in it afterwards, other than me talking to him. But Barbados is hilarious. I'm sorry.
Never do nothing wrong to that nigga. I changed generations of his life. And they got all that faggot ass hot sweater nigga come up and just, this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August and Barbados. John Legend, Master Ted. So, no, they say he smell like mashed potatoes. I don't know where I got this from.
That used to be your guy though. And like, so all these relationships, are they repairable? Like even the Pusha, the Jay, the like, there's a long list. Even Cardi, like I feel like, I know you say you want to hurt them, but you might overstep the line where maybe at a point Jay's like, man, I'm cool. Like I think after that tweet, he definitely, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with
a lot of people?
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke ass slaves and slave herders? Like everybody, so this is what I'm saying. The Jay-Z thing leads me to the NFL. Why do they want a Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl, right? This is a theory I had. The people that run the Super Bowl had to come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand. Oh my God, that Kanye. Somebody take a knee for what? Where's out of there? See, that's the problem. You let them last too long. In our league, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there. We deal with, we got Tom Brady, he's great. We made Mahomes throw that fucking Super Bowl, so Tom could get his 7th ring and shit. But like, you guys at the music industry, you got to do, start getting smaller artists and put them on. We're going to set you up. We're going to take Rolling Loud. We're going to connect them with Live Nation. And then we're going to get a bunch of small artists, and then, you'll be able to make your money off of that. And then, if we take, Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll have them rap about Skims. And then mention Northwest. We love Northwest. Kanye, don't worry about him. He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him. Does any of that sound right or sound accurate to you?
Yeah, if you look, it does seem like... I don't know if it's that control, but you could see. We don't
give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people feel like he's not here to defend himself, and that I think people are just confused by that. We get the story,
of how you guys kind of separated and how you feel. But they always say sometimes, when someone passes away, can't be for the dead man. It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
Important. You're not expecting everybody around you to be dick riders and agree with you, but when they speak out against you, you feel like it's either unnecessary or that's a form of betrayal, right?
Yeah, like Ty put up the tweet before we landed. He said, I gotta say something. I said, say I'm not racist, but Ye is. We agreed upon that. When I landed, he put up, I don't condone hate speech. You letting these niggas put words in your mouth. I 100x'd, 137x'd his career. Not one, not two, not 20, 137x'd it. And while I'm on a plane, you put up word by word Jewish vernacular. My thing is we could sit and talk it out. I know they on your head, but nigga, you don't got to denounce me. Period. And if you do, you talk to me about how we gonna do it. See, all these street niggas and this niggas running around with guns, got bodies, they think they boss, so they think I'm a motherfucking Vic or some shit. They think because I give niggas high salaries, nigga, I'm a billionaire, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit. See, this is my issue with Jim Jones, right? So he says he's gonna get a jib or a div. I don't know what the fuck the word is, but basically like he gonna get a percentage if he introduced me to this crypto nigga, right? Mm-hmm. And I know this shit sound like a Tarantino movie. Jim Jones wants me to meet with Mr. Pink to make $2 million off a crypto coin. Next Tarantino film, right? So then I found out before the second meeting that he was gonna make this money. So.
Did he tell you?
No, he said that he's going to get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he didn't say he's going to give me a piece of it either. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what? What's saying? Hello. Yeah. Okay, send on the room 59 right now. Thank you. So when
you found out about
when I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it? Yeah, I'm gonna take that meeting.
We don't give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got Kanye West and DJ Academics having an interview. This nigga Kanye West go get dressed up in a whole cloak, looking like a goddamn Batman KKK character. But anyway, he decided to get in the Nazi apparel, you know what I'm saying, and look crazy and shit like that. He already said if he goes outside like that, they're gonna throw him in a mental hospital. If you guys remember that, they were already threatening to throw him in a mental hospital so many times, and this was before he even got with Trump or supported Trump or anything like that. One thing you notice in this interview, though, he keeps on bringing up his kids. You know what I'm saying? He's so hurt that nobody was trying to help him out with the kid situation, and I like a lot of dudes go through this shit and nobody is there to help them. And then they sound crazy like this. They're just splatting out hella dirt, dumbass shit here and there. They don't sound organized with their shit. They're all over the place. And this is what happens when dudes get their kids took, when they feel like they're getting manipulated by women and the mom or the kids and shit like that. For some reason, Kim and Kanye wasn't able to actually get along and co-parent well, to where he was making all kind of crazy ass posts about her pretty much, uh, monetizing the daughter, you know what I'm saying, for likes and clicks and views and shit. But this is what happens, you know, when y'all separate and shit like that. It's too bad that Kanye keeps on spazzing the fuck out, short circuiting. I don't think it's from Kim K, you know, but you know that it is what it is. Soon as he got done dealing with her, it's been downhill from here. Nah, fuck with you. He has actually been up here. He was a billionaire, right? And that was after all that shit. So he might have been making all the right moves, and then yeah, he just constantly spazzing about not being able to see his kids how I mean his kid how he wants to. You know what I'm saying? And why nobody was there for him. Jay-Z taking all his bread, and he he's constantly just going in on the music industry, on different people that played him. Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly he's getting way more than Kanye off his own albums and records and stuff. So, but if anybody knows the game, they know if you were signed with whatever record label, they're going to be trying to hold on to any kind of royalties or any kind of playback revenue that they're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So if you're probably playing a lot of Kanye old shit, then Rock Nation getting some bread for sure. So this is what Kanye is spazzing the fuck out about. You know, they didn't play him about his kids, and they didn't play him acting like he crazy. He's been displaying a lot of crazy shit. Mental health is real. It's easy to snap because life is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then when nobody seems to be listening to you, and you're talking to a wall, and you're one of the biggest names in the game, and nobody come to your aid. That'll make anybody snap. You know what I'm saying? Because you swear you got a whole lot of friends with you at the top. And when he was going through his dispute with Kim K, nobody came. When his kids wasn't he wasn't able to see his kids, nobody came. They played him like he was crazy. Nobody came. Nobody came to his aid. So he like fuck everybody. And he gonna keep on exposing people as long as people give him a microphone to listen. You know what I'm saying? And we always gonna try to listen to he was a billionaire. He's got plenty of game to get people uh financially astute, right? So if he come out with a goddamn podcast and say, I gonna help you get some bread, niggas gonna believe that because he just sat here and made websites and made his brand and pushed his brand and built it up to uh impressive net worth. But it is what it is, man. If y'all gonna keep on not knowing that Kanye is, you know, put in this position and he kind of hates it, and now he's rebelling against the system. And I mean, he might not even be rebelling, but he's playing his role to where he can talk about the shit without getting persecuted or having to do anything else crazy. It is what it is, man. Silence acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.